So you may have noticed recently the amount of overview videos, especially of action figures that I've been filming lately, has decreased significantly. This has a lot to do with responsibilities and other things that have been going on this summer. But there was no way I was going to miss the opportunity to talk about my favorite trooper. Let's get into this. All right, welcome to another episode of Paul's Collectibles. It's good to have you. Thanks for stopping by and joining me. Today we're going to be talking about a 4-pack of vintage collection 3 3/4 inch action figure Death Troopers. Now, this is the third, I believe, in a series of new 4-packs that Hasbro has been putting out, whereas they used to put them like on a big card, or they would put a bunch of carded figures together in a case and send them to you that way. But recently they did the Stormtroopers and they did the Rebel Fleet Troopers, and I think there's Shore Troopers that I have as well maybe, and there are these new Death Troopers that came out as well. And I haven't been filming a lot of action figure videos because I've been so busy, but if you've paid attention to my channel in any fashion as I've been filming my videos through over the past couple of years, you'll know that the Death Trooper is my absolute favorite. When they popped on screen in Rogue One, I was hooked immediately, and I just loved the deco, I loved the voice changer, and everything was so awesome about those that they quickly supplanted any other character as being my favorite in the entire series. So consequently, it's my favorite helmet and it is my favorite trooper overall. So I ordered these from Hasbro Pulse a few months ago. It is important to point out once again before we take a look at them that these are Hasbro Pulse and Shop Disney exclusives. They came to me in great shape. They're supposed to be 4 Death Troopers, probably wrapped in tissue paper inside this box so that you can army build or troop build, but I only got one of them simply to have for my collection. But with that, let's get these things in front of some lights, take a look at them and see which 4 Death Troopers I'll be adding to my 3 3/4 inch Star Wars vintage collection of action figures today. Okay, there's the actual box outside the shipper box. Once again, I love these black and white boxes like this. There's just a hint of green in the lenses there. And a lot of people aren't really happy with this deco, but I think it looks really cool because it's kind of like, I don't know, it looks like military official issue or something like that. Something maybe we would have gotten in our MREs when I was in the Army or something like that. But as you can see here on the front, Star Wars Imperial Death Trooper. On the top, vintage collection, just some garbage on the side. A different picture of just the 4 on this side with a little bit of legalese and the Disney logo. And on this side, some more stuff. And on the bottom, more just stuff. But let's get these open and take a look at them. Okay, so there they are out of the packages. As you saw, instead of being wrapped in tissue this time, they came in these like little actual tissue paper bags, and these actually have a little bit of, I don't know, like lacquer, I don't want to say, but they're a little bit more plasticky feeling and not quite as tissue-y feeling. But look at that, man, just an absolute wonderful, what do you call that, quartet of Death Troopers. The first one you get, he comes with a package that has 2 of these extra blaster rifles, and what I really like about these is that they have the weathering on the end like you see in the movie and in The Mandalorian. That's really cool. And he also comes with his pistol, and this guy has, I believe this is called the Death Trooper Specialist because he has the magazine pouches and the pauldron, whereas none of these guys have those. All of them have the light on the side of their helmet, and each of these guys comes with another little blaster like this as well. You can see tiny little thing. I always forget how small these 3 3/4 inch figures are because I don't open them. But just a great job. They're actually almost really hard to film because they're so black, but the detail on these is great. The helmet is beautiful, coming on down to the armor and the legs and the belt. They did such a good job. There's kind of a quick side view for you just to give you an idea of what they look like. And there's the back. And if you've been following my channel for any amount of time, you know I just love to gush over these vintage collection figures. Look how detailed that is on each and every one of those. Let's grab one of these guys and get him a little closer. So there he is up close, and you can see that he has the green in his lenses, and he has the green underneath the helmet in what would be like the vent areas. The armor is super detailed. Everything on this is just top-notch quality. I just can't believe they can get such a good figure at this scale. And if you look at the back, you can see like the 011 thing on his back there, and they even have the pouches on the back, which they didn't even really have to do because, I mean, who's really paying attention to that? But man, that looks good. And it appears that they do have rocker ankles, but I will tell you, posing these little guys is never my strong suit because I'm worried that I'm going to break them because they just feel so fragile to me. But look at that. That's so good. But there you have it, just a quick look at the new 4-pack of Death Troopers from Hasbro Pulse. Comes with one Death Trooper Specialist, which has the pauldron and the ammo packs, and then 3 regular Death Troopers, the 2 rifles, and each of them comes with a pistol. And if you're new to the channel, maybe consider subscribing. It's great to have you. That's a great way to support the channel. And if you're already a subscriber, or someone who's been watching me for a while, I greatly appreciate it. But with that, I'll see you on the next video.